Let's move on to news, multi-platforming, and Wombat's Rainbow Sexy Talk. Is there any Rainbow Sexy Talk that we need to know about?
The new characters came out for season pass holders, but I don't have the new season pass, so I'll talk about those probably next week because I should have enough points to just unlock them without money.
Gotcha. Why don't you read some news for us?
Cyberpunk 2077 was delayed again until November 19th.
Yes, that's the second time. It was supposed to come out...
Third time.
It was supposed to come out in April, then September, then November?
I think it was... wait, no, this may be the fourth delay because I think it was supposed to be... Originally, it was supposed to be holiday 2019.
Okay.
And then that became winter 2020, which became summer 2020, and now it's fall 2020. So my guess is that it's coming out winter 2021.
No. I mean, it makes sense, right, Chip? I mean, to put it out.
It makes sense because they can put out the same time for the new consoles as the old consoles.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's a fine release date.
Meanwhile, Microsoft was like, "Oh, it was really making our smart delivery scheme look pretty good," but I mean, it
still doesn't make it look bad.
No, it still looks good. It still looks good, but it was a selling point specifically for that game. You know, it's a big game, Ship. I don't know if you noticed. A lot of people are excited about that.
I've heard of it.
You have, okay. There was a big event today called EA Play. There was a lot less skin cancer, potential skin cancer.
Exactly what I was thinking. There was a lot less people just out baking in the sun,
right, with no shade,
waiting to play a game with sun shining on the screen.
I was making dinner while they were streaming it, and that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, man, I remember, it was cool because they had we missed all the performances, I think, but we didn't miss the sun beaming down on us with no shade. That we had plenty of. I remember just melting there. Anyway.
So I watched some of it. I'm having a hard time keeping up with all of these different events and watching all of these live streams.
I watched the whole thing.
You watched the whole thing?
I watched it. It was
only an hour.
It was on at the right time.
Yep, dinner time.
Yeah, actually for me it was right after dinner, and my wife was like, "If you have to watch this, watch it. I'll go walk the dog," and I'm like, "That works." Right. See you in a bit.
Well, the biggest thing was Star Wars Squadrons, for sure.
Yes, which they announced earlier in the week as well.
They showed some gameplay.
Yes, it's going to be cross-platform. Not cross-platform play, but not next-gen platform play.
Wait, is it? It's cross. Yes, it was cross-platform play.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
They didn't. I don't think they talked about that.
I know, and that's the big question I have. This game comes out in October, and the new consoles come out a month later. This seems like the kind of game that they want people to keep playing. Like that, this seems like it's ripe for season passes and
it's Overwatch
persistence.
It's Overwatch with spaceships, right?
And that seems better than that, but yes.
I mean, that's fine. Overwatch is pretty good.
And it seems like it seems pretty cool. It's got spaceships. It's Star Wars.
That's what it has going for it.
Yeah,
definitely. Like I watched the trailer.
But what happens if you get a new console in November? Is that the end of that? They have to be thinking of the future for this game.
With smart delivery, it's no problem.
Well, EA isn't doing smart delivery.
We've got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really good to me, and I've played a lot of those old PC space shooters like that, including the Star Wars ones. So I'm pretty excited.
Are you excited that it's only $40?
If you have EA access, it's only $35.
Well, to me, they're going for like this Overwatch type thing, where it's 5 on 5.
Well, there's a single player game too.
Sure, they got that, but it's like squad based. It looks good. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of content. I'm sure they're gonna try to sell you in the game, and that's maybe why it's $40. I don't know.
In the trailer, they were trying to say that you unlocked all the stuff that they were showing.
Yeah, everything can be unlocked during gameplay, they said.
I'm sure you can also unlock it with money.
Right. I'm sure you can unlock it with 2,000 hours of gameplay.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a season pass that's, $10 or something like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They must see the potential in microtransactions for this, or macro transactions, or whatever we're calling them these days. because it does have, it's checking off the boxes, single player, multiplayer, but I don't
Star
know.
Budget
Wars.
price.
Star Wars, right? You figure they could have, squeezed $60 out of this.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yellow Snow Pal is asking if you can mod ships. You can customize the loadout and the colors and all sorts of fun stuff for the ships. They're not screwing around. It seems like, again, and also it's all in VR too. If you have
PlayStation
VR set up, yeah,
or PC,
So-
I guess. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's cool. That part is cool.
yeah.
But I
And
don't
there's a
know-
lot of cool
yeah.
stuff about it. It's just really, if I have it on the Xbox One, will it be on the Xbox, whatever the hell that thing
Well,
is
it's
called?
backwards compatible, so it will be.
I guess so.
I think.
I don't know.
Unless
Again,
EA
I
playing
don't-
hardball over there.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is weird. It is. I was surprised to hear that it was 5 versus 5 because typically we're used to like these Battlefront type situations where it's like 30 on 30 or something.
Mhm.
But they are definitely going for like the squad based. You got the
Yeah,
healer
it's going-
ship, you got the slow but shoots the big bomb, the bomber.
A
That's what it's
bomber. A bomber?
called. I don't know.
It's
I'm
a
interested.
bomber, man.
Yeah. Are you dropping the name of Ken Baumgartner's song from the New York Islanders? Is that what you're doing?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Did you know that he had a song called
Nope.
It's a Bomber"?
No,
Do you know who Ken Baumgartner is?
he played for the Islanders.
Yeah, he was a goon defenseman,
Yeah,
and he put out a CD.
that I.
It
did
was
not.
bad, by the way.
I knew
Huh.
the first part, not the second part.
Very bad. We're gonna have to find that and add it to the show outro if I
So
can.
I pre-ordered it already. The Star Wars game.
Worried you're not gonna be able to get it on launch.
Worried that it'll just come to my house then.
Worried that you forget.
So you pre-ordered it on.
You worry that it
disc.
won't come to your house, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it on disc. It'll come to my house. It'll come there's like some pre-order skins that you get.
Yeah,
so
I was
it's
gonna
like,
say, but you don't have EA access.
no, I do have EA access.
So why didn't you pre-order it digitally for $35?
I
He's a collector.
don't like digital as much as I like physical.
Yes, that's weird.
He needs
It's
to
not that
collect some
weird.
space junk.
It's pretty standard. I don't know if
Guess.
you know me at all.
I
but
guess I don't know.
I have a lot of coins in my cup. I'm just looking right now. There's something happening in there.
Maybe there's something living in there.
I don't know.
You did have mice in the cutlery. You could
I
have
did.
mice in the coins.
I still, every time I open that drawer up, I'm just expecting to see my shit in there.
Mhm.
What else did we see at EA Play? So yeah, I think we're all relatively interested in this. I'm
And they
planning
announced
on
the new
buying it.
Yeah, they announced a new skate.
They didn't even have a logo.
That's
No.
nothing. They said they've been
I
like
know.
working
Yeah.
on it for a year. I heard something
Yeah,
about a
there's-
year.
So sometime, when our children are in high school, there'll be a new skate game. So that's something to look forward to.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, they at least had a couple of the guys who worked on it before.
I'm sure it'll be
Um,
fine.
Because is that studio even still around? That was the hockey studio.
Black Box?
They did the skate games up in Vancouver.
Black Box. No?
I
Skate
don't remember. I know
developer.
they flew me out there one time to
develop-
Vancouver to play Skate 2 or 3.
Right. Black Box. I knew it.
Okay.
I know my hockey games. I got to trust myself.
Yeah, so it was that same studio out there. So I'm looking forward to Skate 4, but
Way
I-
forward. Like, years
yeah,
forward.
like pretty far into the future here. Like this is a weird announcement because like it's still in a state like it could potentially get canceled still, right? Like they're
Of course.
like if development doesn't go well on it, it's going to get canceled.
Sure. But, they didn't have that much to talk about today, to be honest.
Yeah, they didn't even have any new BioWare stuff to show other than saying BioWare's working on stuff.
Right. They showed a game called Rocket Arena, which looks like Overwatch. Visually, I don't mean like the gameplay. I mean the art style to me looks like,
Isn't this
especially,
something that is that from last year?
I don't
That
know.
name sounds familiar to
I
me.
don't know. I always feel bad when I see those games now
Why?
because there's so many. I feel like another one of those comes out every 3 or 4 months now, and it's the chances of that. It really relies on hitting and having persistent people playing for an extended period of time, and the chances of it being Fortnite or Apex are so small, and the chances of it being the next bleeding edge are so high
Right.
that whenever I see one of these, I'm like,
You're
oh,
anxious for them.
yeah. I'm like, is this another one? Is this the Darwin game, or is this or is this,
Right.
I
hear
don't
you.
know, one of the 3 games that worked, right? It's so you could count on one hand the amount, the versions of this game that grew an audience, and you could count on all of our hands the amount of these that have kind of crashed into the ground.
Right.
So I don't know. Yeah, I feel anxious and bad for them, but
I hear
I
ya.
hope for the best.
Sure. Look, I mean, it looked fine, looked good, but I'm just saying, like when
Yeah.
I saw the environment, I was like, isn't that map in Overwatch? But anyway, what I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I didn't take any notes this time because I was cooking dinner. But I don't know. They didn't show up.
Battlefield is modern day. I think I saw.
Oh, they did show. I didn't even see that.
I didn't
must
see
have-
Battlefield. They show
Oh,
Battlefield.
I just saw on Twitter or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe I'm
Oh.
wrong on that at all.
I watched the whole thing. I don't remember seeing anything.
I could be. Twitter could be lying to me on that.
That is very possible.
It happens.
You saw as much Battlefield as you did Skate.
Yes, they didn't have much to show. It's kind of
Oh, I mean, EA
Weird.
doesn't have that many games.
they had a
anymore.
Madden and the soccer and the.
They didn't show hockey, right?
No, I don't think so.
No.
They're making a golf game. Did Twitter lie to me about that, or did they announce a golf game again?
They may have. I kind of zoned out during the sports stuff.
No.
Yeah,
Did they have Boom Blocks? Was Boom Blocks back?
they might as well. Boom Blocks VR. I bet that would do well.
What else? Anything else from the EA Play event? I can't really think of.
No, I think we covered it. We're good.
They had that crazy guy, the No Way Out guy, or not No Way Out. What was that game called?
Yeah,
The-
no way
the-
out.
It was? No, that's a movie.
No, it's game 2.
The game was called No Way Out with the two.
No,
the-
I think it was A Way Out.
A Way Out.
Something. It started with an A.
Some Way Out. Two ways out.
Somewhere out there,
No, you know what I'm talking about. That
Five
co-op.
Goes West.
Anyway,
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm
He's got
pretty
some
sure it was a
argument.
Way Out.
A way out.
A
Yes,
Way Out.
A way
Yeah,
out.
There we go.
They're saying that in the chat. A way
Yeah,
out.
see, this chat is really helping us.